Namaste everyone, welcome to the class. In the class today, we're going to take a look on one of the basic postures, asanas of the Hatha Yoga, Urdhva, Mukha, Shvanasana. That's the upward facing dog. If you have any issues with your low back, don't worry about this. I'm going to be giving out a few options for you to explore this pose without over kind of creating the unnecessary tension in your low back without overdoing it. And also for those who are already familiar with this pose, don't worry, you won't be bored either. I'll give you an options as you can create a little bit more of the functional work in this position to create the slightly unstable environment where you will be able to challenge your body. So upward facing dog is a back bend in a way, but it's also requires quite a bit of the strength and the stability in the shoulders. So today we'll work at the shoulder girdle, on the shoulder blades, build a little bit of flexibility, elasticity, and stability through the wrists, because this movement we rarely do throughout the day. That's why this pose often avoided, because that create the sensitivity and discomfort in our wrists. So it work on that, opening the front side of the body and strengthening, building the endurance and strength on the back chain of our body. When we talking about the back bends and upper facing dog in particular, we want to make sure that we have a proper breathing pattern. So often we hear that during the practice of yoga, we're trying to breathe through the belly. I'm sure you often hear this example as the little baby breathing and the belly expand and contracts. When we talk about the back bends, we do want to make sure that our belly is not just hanging and breathing like a baby, but we want to make sure that the belly is engaged slightly. So the focus of the breath shifting into the chest. And what we do is so-called the active breathing, active inhale and active exhale, which means we really actively using our respiratory muscles, which are on inhale and the muscles between the ribs, the intercostal muscles, and on an exhale, our diaphragm, something what helps us to push the air out. So we'll take a look at that as well. And because breath is such an essential and important part of our practice today, we're going to begin with something called Ujjayi Vyayama. Ujjayi, I'm sure you're familiar with this pranayama. You can take a look in essential libraries to get to know more about this practice. Vyayama means movement. So we're going to incorporate the movement into the practice of Ujjayi. So place your feet hip width apart. You can bend your knees a little bit. We begin in Tadasana, mountain pose. You can close your eyes and just simply start finding the balance between right and left side. Maybe rocking a little bit from side to side, making sure that there is a center point between you holding your weight on right foot and holding the weight of your left foot. And then rocking forward and back. So finding the center of the foot. And center yourself. Let go of your breath. The breath is easy, neutral. Notice, observe your breath, where it's present in the belly, in the chest, in the throat, in the nostrils. No need to change it now. Just make sure you are aware of where the breath. Take another few breaths, tuning into the practice, cutting all the strings of your attention from the outside world, from your to-do list, from the experiences you had in the past. And opening the eyes. If you're not familiar with Ujjayi breath, if you're doing it the first time, you're going to repeat after me. We will be pronouncing certain sounds. If you're familiar with Ujjayi, you just do the normal Ujjayi breath with the lips sealed together with a slight contraction in the throat. The movement of the arms will be equal, either you're a beginner or you are an advanced practitioner, intermediate practitioner. So we do 3 different movements. Movement 1. On an inhale, we're going to lift the arms up, elongating the breath. So the idea is to make the breath longer and try to keep the slight engagement in the lower third of the belly. And as you inhale, feel the 360 expansion in the chest. As you lift up, and on exhale, slowly releasing the arms to the sides. So if you're familiar with Ujjayi, begin. If you're just learning Ujjayi, on an inhale, we're going to do sound O, but not just O, but the O when you're whispering. On exhale, ah. 4 times. Let's go. Release. Relax the throat. The same movement, but this time we're going to change the position of the arms. On an inhale, we will be lifting the arms up in front of us. On an exhale, releasing the arms in front of us. Make sure you're not overarching your low back. Once again, if you're familiar with Ujjayi, lips sealed together, Ujjayi breath. If you're just learning, O and A on your own. Let's go 4 times. Finishing up, relaxing the throat. Final. Arms in front. On an inhale, expansion. On an exhale, contraction. 4 times. Release. Make your way down on the yoga mat in Sukhasana. Come into the cross-legged pose. Bring your shins Cross your shins in the middle, bring your palms on your knees, close your eyes, and allow the throat to relax. Especially if you're just beginning to learn Ujjayi, it might create this residual sensation of discomfort or ickiness inside of the throat. Don't worry about this. It will go away as you continue learning it, continue practicing. So simply observe these residual sensations inside of the throat, but see if you can continue concentrating on this 360 breath. Chest forward, sides, and back. The expansion in all directions. And as you feel a little easier inside of the throat, you can come back to the Ujjayi breath. And I encourage you to keep it throughout the whole class. Next, inhale, open your eyes. Interlace your fingers in front of you. Keep your palms together. Warm up your wrists. Few times one direction. Few times opposite. Stretch your palms away and then reach it all the way up. As reaching your arms up, pay attention on the natural curves of your spine, so do not overdo it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round the space between your shoulder blades, push it back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, round your spine. Continue, move with your own breath. Next time, inhale. Exhale, release your arms to the sides. Press your palms away. Stretch the fingers away from each other. Pay attention on your shoulder blades. On the next inhale, try to squeeze the spine, the spinal column, with your shoulder blades. Really move them in. The shoulders also will be moving a little bit. And exhale, press the palms away. Imagine your arms becoming so long and there is a space between the shoulder blades increasing. Inhale, squeeze them in. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale in. Exhale, push away. Inhale in. Exhale away. Release your arms. Shake your palms, wrists, forearms. Fingertips down, changing the position of the legs. Another shin in front. Interlace your fingers with another pinky on the top. First warming up the wrists, like you're drawing the number 8 in front of you. Reverse. Stretch. Reach up. Ribs in. Exhale, round your spine. And continue just like this. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Try to focus mostly on the thoracic spine, on the upper body. Inhale, lift up. Once again, extend your arms to the sides, push the palms away. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, release and lengthen. Inhale, in. Exhale to the sides. Inhale, in. Exhale to the sides. One more. Inhale in. Exhale to the sides. Release. Shake your palms, wrists. Transition forward. Coming forward on the palms and on the knees. So coming on all 4 points of connection, spread the fingers, palms are actively pressed down. Draw your ribs slightly in and just in general, always maintain the awareness of your abdomen. Extend your right leg back, moving through the Vyagrasana. Reach your right leg up, engage your right glute a little bit, pull the floor towards yourself. Inhale. Exhale, point your foot, round the spine, knee up to the chest. Continue with me. Inhale, reach your leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right knee in the initial position. Left leg extended. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Up and round. Back. Forward. Back and forward. Release your left knee down. Flip your left palm so the palm pointing facing up. Press gently. Change. Right palm. Come back. Bring your knees closer. Tuck your toes under. Now imagine that your spine is the table and something is on this table and you don't want to lose it. So the spine will be in one line. Draw the ribs in, firm your shoulders, engage the core as you reach your knees up slightly away from the floor. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Separate your knees as they was before. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And come back to the neutral once again. Extend your right leg back, toes and knee pointing down, ribs in. Tuck the toes of your left foot under. Push yourself away from the floor. Pick your left knee up. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot pointing back, left arm extended forward. Exhale, left palm down, lean to the left. On the fingertips, walk your right palm slightly forward. If you can, reach it up. I don't want you to stay here if it creates too much of the tension. If that's the case, you can work in this mode as you reach down and then reach up. There is no right or wrong. Everyone respect their limit at the moment and trying something new without fear. Now, if you're balancing without problem, try to bend your back knee, grab your ankle, flex your foot, and imagine you want to extend the right leg straight. Pull the right shoulder. Exhale, release. Palm down, knee down. Walk your palms further forward, moving into the downward facing dog. You can step from side to side. Pausing in the center. Inhale, roll forward into the plank pose. And reach your right leg up in the air. Keep kicking your right heel back. If it's too much, keep your foot on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, push back. From the down dog, everyone lifting the right leg up, heel reaching up to the ceiling. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale into the plank. Lower down to the belly. Now make sure nothing is on your way. We're going to interlace the fingers on the back of the head. So the initial position that you are hovering a little bit from the floor, but not too high. We do 7 times. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades and lift the legs higher. Exhale, hover above the floor. Let's go. 7, up, down. 6, down. 5, down. 4, down. 3, down. 2, down. 1, and down. One palm on another, forehead on your palms, rest. Inhale, palms underneath your shoulders. Push back into your knees and into the downward facing dog. Find the stillness in this pose. You feel slight difference between right and left side. Just simply be aware of it as we're moving through the same sequence on the opposite side. Knees going down, palms underneath the shoulders. Extend your left leg back, tuck the toes of your right foot under, press away from the floor, pick your right knee up. Pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee down, foot extended, right arm forward. Exhale, right palm down, lean into the right, and trying to extend the left arm forward. If this position is pretty stable, bend your back knee, grab your ankle, flex your foot, and imagine you want to extend your left leg straight. Exhale. Palm down, knee down. Downward facing dog. How is it? Okay. Repeating the same sequence, inhale, shift forward into the plank. Firm your shoulders, reach your left leg up, or if that's too much, keep your left toes on the floor. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back. Down dog on 3 points of connection with the left leg lifted. And exhale, left foot down. Inhale into the plank and lower all the way on the floor. Repeating the Shalabhasana in a dynamic way. So the palms on the back of the head. Again, try to not point your elbows down. Try to point them to the sides. Hover above the floor 7 times. Inhale up. Exhale. 6. Down. 5. Down. 4. Down. 3. Down. 2. Down. 1. Exhale, palms down, forehead on your palms. And place your palms underneath the shoulders. Come back to the downward facing dog. Take about 2 to 3 breaths there. Relax your head. You can move your head from side to side. Gazing back towards the toes, walk your palms back to the toes. You can bend your knees a little bit and just grab your elbows and rest here. If you want to go deeper into the folding forward, we take in Padahastasana. Bring your palms underneath your feet and press your feet into the palms. A little compensation for the palms, for the wrists. You can bend your elbows, you can bend your knees, or if you feel comfortable in a fold forward with the straight legs, just keeping the eyes open, shifting the weight towards the toes a little bit, and sending the sit bones up to the ceiling. Release the palms, coming back to the same position from where we came from. Downward facing dog. So for the next 3 rounds, we're going to make our way towards the upward facing dog. We take it step by step. Inhale, roll forward into the plank. Point left foot back, right foot back. If it's too much, drop your knees and then slowly lower your hips. We're not going all the way to the up dog right now. If you're keeping your knees lifted, keep the engagement in the belly, draw the knees in, and just go halfway towards the floor. Round the space between the shoulder blades, push back into the down dog. Inhale, roll forward into the plank. Point your left foot, right foot. Lower your hips a little bit more towards the floor, closer, but don't lift your head. You keep gazing down. Round back, downward facing dog. Next one, we try to take the full pose. So inhale into the plank, point your feet, lower your hips. If you need, touch the floor with the knees. Pull the floor towards you, broaden through the collarbones, lengthen the back of your neck, gaze straight in front of you. Breathe into the chest. Exhale, down dog. Drop your knees down, sit back on your heels. Circle your wrists a little bit. I'll talk just for a couple of minutes about the key elements of this pose, alignments of this pose. Alignment 1, the wrists in the parallel with the front side of the yoga mat. In this way, you're gonna see this alignment. If you twist the wrist, it will twist the shoulder. So either you overarch or you drop your shoulders in. So wrist in the parallel. Alignment 2. So I would not suggest you to drop the head back unless that's something you do for the reason in your practice and you are familiar with that and you believe that that's something will make you feel good in these positions. That's only your responsibility. In this class, I do suggest you to keep the chin slightly in and lengthen the back of the neck. That's what we're working with. We're working on the traction in the spine. So the belly pulled in, not completely, but the lower part of the belly and the ribs. So you feel the strength, which gives the opportunity for low back to lengthen. Legs engaged, glutes engaged, but not to the point that you're squeezing them intentionally. Just to the point that you feel your legs engaging, kneecaps pulled in, and you'll feel it anyway if you want to lift your legs up away from the floor, unless you're hanging on your arms. So if your legs to relax, it probably means that you are just hanging here. You want to not just push yourself away from the floor, you want to pull yourself forward, and that pull create the length. All right, that's what we're trying to do. And the final thing is here that remember what we did with our shoulder blades. So if you're just beginning to learn about this pose, just imagine you drawing the shoulder blades towards each other. If you're already an intermediate, if you're practicing it for a while, I want you to imagine that you're drawing the shoulder blades away from each other, creating the spaciousness for the chest. Okay, let's give it a try one more time. Downward facing dog. Inhale into the plank. Lower the hips, point your feet back. Pull the floor. Make sure your heels not falling away from each other. Heels pointing up, legs strong, chest forward. Exhale. Round your spine. Go back. Inhale, look forward. Walk forward to the top of the mat. With a round spine, come all the way up. Reach your arms up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Bend your knees, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, look forward. Exhale, step back into the plank pose. Lower your hips, chest forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reach your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Extend your arms forward, palms facing in. Exhale, right palm to the outside of your right foot. You can use the block underneath your palm. Left arm reaching up. Left leg is not changing in position. Maybe cover your head with your left arm. Inhale. Exhale, left palm down from the inside of your right foot. Twist, right arm up and above your head. Inhale. Exhale, palms down. Step back into the plank pose. Lower your hips, upward facing dog. Stay either here. If you want to go further, pick your right leg up, engage your right leg, reach with your right toes back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Walk forward. With a round spine, come up, reach your arms up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back into the plank. Lower your hips down. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Extend your arms forward, palms in. Inhale. Exhale, left palm from the outside of your left foot, arm up. Right arm above your right ear. Inhale. Exhale, right palm down. Left arm up and over. Inhale. Exhale, palms down. Step back plank. Hips down. Either pause here or pick your left leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog. Drop your knees down, knees together, sit back on your heels, arms back, forehead down. Inhale, look forward. Palms down, coming back into the plank pose. Let's balance a little bit. Pick your left leg up. Roll into the outer right foot and right palm. If you need, keep your feet together. Otherwise, keep your left foot lifted. Left arm up. Breathe. Exhale. Come back. Right knee goes down. Turn to the side as you extend your left leg straight. Reach the both arms up. Left palm on your left leg. Paragasana. Stretch the whole right side. Release the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, palms down. Plank. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale, plank. Right leg up. Lean to the left side. Right arm up. Vasisthasana. Exhale, palms down. Left knee down, roll onto your left knee, come up, right leg extended. Arms up. Right palm on your right leg, stretch the whole left side. Come back. Palm down. Plank pose. Updog. Final for today. Let's pause here. Fix this image in your head, in the body of the pose you learned today. And exhale, down dog. Knees down. Sit back and extend both legs. Shake your legs. Sit on your sit bones. Right leg straight, bend your left knee, left foot to the inside of the right leg, Janu Shirshasana. Arch and fold. If you can easily reach to your foot, you can try to grab your left wrist in front of your foot. Release. Come up. Step your left foot across your right leg. Pull yourself closer. Twist into the left. Option 1, this twist. Option 2, lean back. Right elbow presses on the outer left knee. And if you want to go further, option 3, one arm underneath your knee, another arm behind your spine, making the lock. Look behind your left shoulder. Exhale, come back. Change. Left leg straight, right knee bend. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Not to the expense of the shortening of your neck, but only if you see that your palms are further in front of your foot. You can try to grab your right wrist. Come up. Right foot across your left leg. Same shape that you had on another side. Twisting. Back and center. Extend your legs, shake your legs a little bit. As a final vinyasa, we use the sequence of 3 poses. So shift forward, making sure that there is plenty of space behind you. This is going to be a vinyasa of Dandasana, Paschimottanasana, and Halasana. The legs up into the palms. Now, if you have a neck injury, if you're avoiding the inversion, instead of Halasana, you're just going to roll back and hug your knees. That will be your position. We do 3 rounds. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold towards your legs. If you can grab your feet, you can do that. Or keep your knees slightly bent if you feel that this pose is quite a challenge for you today. Inhale, come up. With a round spine, go down. Knees in, arms up. Hips up. Feet into the palms. Please do not move your head from side to side. Gaze straight up. Spine is rounded. Slowly release. Come back up. Dandasana. Arms up. Paschimottanasana. Fold forward. Come up. With the spine rounded, go back. Halasana, plow pose. Final one. Come up. Dandasana, arms up. Paschimottanasana, folding forward. Inhale, come up. Spine rounded. Halasana. And exhale, stay on the floor. Just slowly, one vertebra at a time. Find the line of the spine on the floor. Bend your knees, bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart. Supta Baddha Konasana here. Palms on the lower part of the belly. Reset your breath. If you was breathing Ujjayi, that's a time to let it go. Relax the throat. Allow the breath to become very subtle without any sound. We have two final poses in this class. And that will be just a couple of twists. Just slowly bring your knees to touch. Shift your hips to the left. Right leg straight. Place your left foot on the top of your left knee. Left foot on the top of your right knee, sorry. And twist your legs all the way to the right. Extend your left arm to the side. Come back. Change. Hips to the right. Left leg straight. Right foot on the top of your left knee. Twist your legs to the left. And come back. If there's anything else you would like to do before the Shavasana, before the final relaxation, you can hug your knees, do any more inversions. If you feel that your low back feels really tender after this class, which means you should be continue working on all the key moments I was mentioning when I was talking about the Updog. You should work on engagement of the belly, you should work on drawing the ribs in, and at the same time expand and kind of feel the 360-degree breath. And that something would help you to release this unnecessary tension from the spine, strengthening the legs and working on mobility and strength in the shoulders. However, if you feel already slightly uncomfortable after this class, either use the bolster or some pillows underneath your knees for Shavasana, so your knees bend it a little bit, or just go to the wall and place your legs up the wall. You also can place them up on the couch or chair, so anything, so your low back will be a little bit more pressed into the floor. Find whatever feels more comfortable for you. Shavasana today. Release your arms to the sides and close your eyes. This pose is for you to recharge and restore. Let go any tension, physical, mental, emotional. Observe how you feel after the practice without overthinking it, without analyzing or trying to change anything. Being a witness to your state, to the state of body and to the state of mind. If any thoughts bothers you right now, don't try to change them, don't try to suppress them. Simply try to ignore them. Rest in Shavasana. Keeping your eyes closed, start to come back to all the bodily sensations. Visualize the room you're practicing in, the space around you. Notice all the smells and sounds. Notice the air touching your skin. Start create the movement to transition from our practice into the seated with a straight spine. Once you found the seated position, stay there and give you another minute of stillness and silence of the body and mind. Next inhale, bring your palms together. From the bottom of the heart, feeling the gratitude to yourself for finding the time, energy, and willpower to join this class today. To your body, you did everything you were asking it for. To each other and to all the teachers, to preserving and sharing the knowledge. Bow forward to yourself and to each other. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you for joining me for this practice. I hope you found something new for yourself. If you was already practicing the Updog, maybe for some of you, it was a new posture. So if you have any questions, as usually, if you need some feedback on the alignments in this pose, feel free to send me a picture or video or simply a text message, a text question, and I will be happy to answer. Thank you again, and I see you in the next lesson.